So one of the things that I do alongside being a musician is I run an arts charity that works with young people in Manchester. And these young people often they don't have the same opportunities that young people who come from wealthy backgrounds have. They're often been excluded from school or at risk of going on a knife crime. And why I'm so passionate about young people is I've been a young person, and one of the main things that kept me on the right path was having that support from a youth worker or a mentor that was there with you on the journey of life. And so for me, it's all about pouring into young people and being consistent, because the society that we're living in now is completely different to when I was in school 20 years ago. And it's about passing on life skills, giving young people the opportunity to develop and unearth talent that they might not even know they have, and really just standing by them. There's so much going on right now with young people. Young people are literally dying daily with the current epidemic of knife crime. I remember in 2007, I wrote a song called War Cry, and that was because we'd seen a young man, well, he wasn't even a young man, I think he was 16, a young lad called Jesse James, who was killed in a local park that was next to my local church. He was just riding his bike and he was just shot, and they never found out who actually killed him. But fast forward to 2018 and the narrative's exactly the same. For me, it's like, how can I contribute to changing that narrative? And I think that's the question that we all need to be asking ourselves, because we all have a part to play in it. We can't just say, well, it's the young people over there or it's the young people over there. For me, I'm asking the question, Nicola, what am I doing to change that narrative? I'm asking myself as a Christian, how am I helping to let this not be the same narrative in 2025? Because let's face it, we're losing black young people at a rate that is catastrophic, and we can't just rely on the government, we can't just rely on the Prime Minister. We have to do something as a community, as black people, as a community in Britain. And so part of what I aim to do with this project when we go into the schools is to have those conversations with young people. Why do you feel the way that you do? Why are you dealing with issues in this way? And giving them that opportunity to actually share that dialogue with us. So for me, one of my main aims is to have that dialogue with young people and give them that space to express themselves, because I think a lot of the time we're not listening to what young people are saying, we're not listening to what's actually happening. We're seeing the symptoms, but we're not actually looking at what's actually going on. And so yes, it's massive, it's huge, but we all have our part to play, and I just want to play my part. It's as simple as that. I just want to play my part.
If you know it's been true. If you know it's been true.
So, okay, first thing is I have 2 different size feet. So, one foot is a size 4 and the other is a 4.5. This is legitimately true, no lie. The second thing, I have 6 brothers and sisters. The third thing, I lived in Sweden for a whole year and had the best time of my life. The fourth thing, when I passed my driving test, I could not read the motorway signs for not a week, not 2 weeks, at least a good couple of years. So I'd be driving down to London even, brave, bold, and without a clue of what the motorway sign said. How I got there and back, I think blatantly it was the sat-nav, but I just could not read those signs. But I'm proud to say, today I can read what those signs say and what they mean and know where the exits are, and I'm just happy about it. I'm well happy. The final thing I will tell you about myself is I will drive and go to great lengths for great food. So I have been known to drive maybe just under an hour to get a gorgeous meal that's on my heart and mind. But the reason I am even more excited is because we went to Prawnies! Woo! So Tash, just turn the video around. This is Prawnies car park. Prawnies, if you don't know, are in Birmingham, and it's a Jamaican takeaway in the back of a car park in a car wash. And when I tell you, these guys do the baddest food ever. You can turn it back on me now. These guys make the baddest Jamaican food. So if you're ever in Birmingham, Prawnies, they do jerk prawns, honey prawns, sweet pepper prawns, everything. So yeah, those are a few things about me that you might not have known before. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been able to grasp a little bit more about who I am as an artist and about the new project, The Mancunian Gospel. And I'd love for you to continue on this journey with me. So you can find out all the information via my social media handles. I'm on Instagram as Nicola Music. I'm on Twitter as Nicola Music. Facebook, just Nicola, and you can also visit the website, which is www.nicola.com. Can't wait to see you at a show soon. God bless. Bye.
You know it's been good to you. You know it's been good to you. Good to you. Good to you. If you know it's been good to you.